When you lead with what you believe, you bring the right people into your life. You attract them like a magnet, like bees to honey. You're different. You stand out. There's a reason to go and be with you, to work with you, to date you, to marry you, to be with you because you believe the same things. Most people don't do that. Most people just look for the talent. They just look for the skills. They don't care about the beliefs, and then they end up struggling. The worst thing in business, in life, is being around people who don't believe the same things you do. Think about your own experiences. Think about people that you've been forced to work with who don't have the same beliefs as you do and how terrible that is. If you do not work with people, if you are not surrounded by people who have a similar belief system as you, you will hate your life and never accomplish anything great. It sucks. And so it's not their fault, though, that they're crappy people. They're not crappy people. They just believe different things in you. And it's up to you to lead with your beliefs so that you start bringing the right people to you. Okay, so let's talk about how to actually do that. How do you express your beliefs? How do you lead with your beliefs? Well, step one is figuring out what are your beliefs. Go through the one-word exercise. That's what it is. It's figuring out your most important core value, your biggest core belief, and you lead with that. If you don't know what your core value is, there's no way to lead with it. So your first job is to figure out what that is and what it means to you. Whether you use your one-word process or there's another one that works for you, you have to identify what your most important core belief is. Step two is you let your marketing do the heavy lifting. In any piece of content that you're putting out, whether it's a YouTube video, whether it's a job ad, any brochure that you're putting up, your website, your social media, you let your marketing do the heavy lifting for you. And so you know that I'm all about belief. It's impossible to avoid. I lead with it all the time. It's in every video. It's in every conversation. If you love believe, then it's going to be a magnet. If you want more belief in your life, I'm the best guy in the world to go to. If you hate believe, you hate the messaging, awesome. You'll never subscribe to my channel. We'll never likely end up working together. We'll repel each other, and that's great, and that's exactly the point. You want to repel the people who do not share the same belief system as you and attract the ones who do. Let me give you a quick example when I'm hiring somebody. When I hire somebody, I put out a job ad. The very first paragraph, when I hire somebody, when I put out a job ad, the title will be something like, I'm looking for a video editor who believes in entrepreneurs. Hashtag believes in entrepreneurs. Okay, already it's different, it's unique, it's a little wild and crazy. First paragraph will be only about the mission, what we're all about, what we believe in, why entrepreneurs are going to save the world, all of that. That's built in. It's the very first paragraph. I'm not getting to video editing or any of the details of the job description yet. Why? Because I want people to either love what I'm all about or hate it. The people who look at that, and there will be many, people will look at that job title in the first paragraph and say, this is the stupidest job ad I've ever seen. I'm just a video editor. I just want to edit videos. I don't want to go through all this. Amazing. They won't apply. Like, you let your marketing do the heavy lifting. They'll never even get to you because they've self-selected out, and they can go find another job that's better suited for them. Awesome. Some people, though, will love it. They'll look at that job ad and say, holy cow, finally, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the ideal company for me. Where has this company been? I hate these jobs I've been working at. Finally, I want to go work for this company. And they'll work even harder to impress you because they believe the same things that you believe, and it's going to be a great working fit for you guys together. I look at Christina, who's been doing my video editing for I don't know how many years, and she wanted to put believe on her arm. She wanted to get a tattoo of believe before ever meeting me. And when she saw the job ad, she worked the hardest of anybody that applied for the job. We had a lot of people who wanted to apply to be my video editor. She was one of them, and she worked the hardest and gave the most options and the most details and was the nicest person to work with of everybody who went through the trial process. Because she believed in what I was doing, because she believed the same things I believed. She proved herself, and I hired her, and we've been working together for years. And so the reason why you might have a crappy business, the reason why you might have a crappy life, is because the people around you are not believing the same thing that you believe, and it's your fault. You have not figured out what your one-word core belief is, and you have not expressed that. And I get it, it's scary. There's fear of ridicule, there's fear of rejection. You say, you're about that? That's silly. Who are you to be that person? Who are you to believe in this thing? That's crazy. And because you're afraid to do it, because you're afraid to share it, because you're afraid of the rejection of people who are small-minded and don't believe the same things you do, then you never actually get to build the business that you could. Then you never actually get to have the people in your life that you should. And so the quality of your life, the success of your business will be in direct proportion to how much the people around you